Welcome back to Edu Skills OET Made Easy. Our mission is to make you fall in love with OET. And if you're watching this on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like our work, and please share the video to your contacts so that we reach out to maximum people, especially those who are financially struggling to crack OET. And that's the Edu Skills mission. And today we have reading part B. Okay, cool. OET reading skills. And today we have OET 2.0 reading part B. You know, reading for context, main idea, purpose, opinion, and attitude of the speaker. That's what we are looking for in the reading. And the questions will be based on these things. Okay, now reading part B, sample for question 5. You have to read as you listen. You have to read the script as well as either from the screen or if you have the copy.
5. What point is being made in this guideline about patients with multi-trauma? A. Staff should make it a priority to rule out spinal injuries. B. Spinal injuries are missed in a small but growing number of cases. C. There is evidence that immobilizing a patient with spinal injuries is helpful.
What is the type of document? Text?
Guideline.
Guideline about patients with multi-trauma. Okay, what is the guideline? Staff should make it a priority to rule out spinal injuries. Spinal injuries are missed in a small but growing number of cases. There is evidence that immobilizing a patient with spinal injuries is helpful. Evaluation of potential spinal injuries. What is that evaluation? Do you have any options with this idea in the answer options?
Yes. Option A for the rule out.
Yeah, rule out. Evaluation. Diagnosis is to rule out. Simply, you can, if you know that from the heading, you can get it. I don't say that is the answer. Let's check. Okay. Diagnosis is, evaluation is to rule out something, right?
Yes.
So that could be, yeah. Let's check whether that is the answer. Listen now, read and listen.
Amongst adult patients suffering high-energy multi-trauma, approximately 5% will suffer a significant, that is mechanically unstable, vertebral column injury, C, and significantly less than 1% suffer a spinal cord injury, C. The main risk from undiagnosed unstable C is that further neurological compromise will occur. Balanced against this rare but potentially catastrophic risk is the fact that the majority of trauma patients do not have FC, and prolonged application of spinal precautions. And immobilization is associated with multiple complications including pressure sores, raised intracranial pressure or ventilator-associated pneumonia. Furthermore, the efficacy of these interventions in reducing secondary neurological compromise is controversial. Therefore, patients in ICU should undergo spinal evaluation by CT imaging and interpretation by a consultant radiologist within 24 hours of injury. If imaging is undertaken out of hours, it is acceptable to continue spinal precautions overnight and review imaging early the next day.
This is conclusion-based question.
Last is therefore.
Is there something evaluation here?
Spinal evaluation by CT.
Evaluation, yes. Do you have any other options? Here one scale is used, whether you can understand the scale. In second of spinal injuries are missed in a small but growing number of cases. Here it says suffer as significant vertebral column injury and significantly less than 1% suffer as spinal cord injury. It says less than 1%. Here it says growing number. A scale is being used, so it is not the same, right? Less than 1% is not growing number. That's how they tried, whether you know if you don't know the scale expressions, you will select B as the answer. Now this cannot be the answer because scale is different, used in the text as well as here. Third one, there is evidence that immobilizing a patient with spinal injuries is helpful.
Last line.
Yeah, prolonged application of spinal precautions and immobilization is associated with multiple complications, including pressure sores, raised intracranial pressure, or ventilator associated with pneumonia. So they are saying, is it helpful?
No,
sir.
Just
No.
opposite. They are saying just opposite, right? It's not helpful, but it will result in multiple complications. Multiple complications. So just opposite. In that way also you can eliminate if you want to, but that takes long time. But if you can just understand the evaluation of potential spinal injuries, staff should make a priority to rule out spinal injuries. Exactly the same. The heading and the other one is same. Your prediction was right. Evaluation. Then at the end you have therefore patients with all these details giving the same thing. Therefore what you should do, what the patient should undergo. The conclusion says ruling out spinal injury is important. That is the conclusion after therefore. Hope that is clear.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Father.